Guys, so it's going to be my 5 or 6 or 7 way steps of getting happy because you're like watching this and you're just unsure of why you're down. I'm not talking clinical. I'm not talking if you're depressed or if you have a real mental state of you can't control it and you're just unhappy. That's something where you should seek medical professional help, and there's nothing wrong with that. You should definitely get therapy or get vitamins or whatever they're going to put you on, because sometimes that does help. I'm not going to say it always works, but I know that there's times that I've known people who needed like Prozac or Zoloft, and it's actually helped them a lot. It's changed their life dramatically. So seek help for that. But what I'm talking about is people who don't have a mental illness. They're not suffering from any kind of chemical imbalance. They're simply just not happy where they are in life, or maybe they're just going through something and they're not exactly motivated to do their everyday activities, or I don't know, they're just down lately. Because I've been there. In fact, last week I was pretty down. I was way down. Like I was on my lowest empty battery level. That doesn't even make sense. But I wasn't feeling well, and it was because it was work related. Like I was just stressed out at work, and the thing is, I ended up attacking it head on. I spoke to the person involved and I changed it. I changed the problem. I said my feelings. Instead of going behind their back and telling the whole world, I approached the person it pertained to. So here's some steps, just loosely, from my 26, almost 27 years of living here, that I think will help you if you're going through something. So number one, we can start with, if you have a actual problem with a person or a relative or something, or someone that you know, and you're having this stress come from seeing them, talking to them, having to be around them, things you can't help. Like for example, if it's a friend, you obviously don't have to see that friend, it's your choice. But if it's your work environment or your family lifestyle at home, who you live with or whatever, I think the best way to handle that situation is to confront that person. And I don't mean going off on them and yelling and cussing and coming as like a I. I'm talking about owning up to your flaws and admitting to your faults. And sometimes people are just going to be unhappy, and they're going to be the problem, where no matter what you do or say, you're going to be miserable because you're around that company because you have to be or whatever, and they just are like not the good people to talk to. So it doesn't always work, but for the most part it does work. Number two is, okay, so your everyday routine. Most of us wake up, we use the bathroom, we get dressed, we go to whatever, school, work, I don't know, outside, whatever you do for a living, and it's a routine. Like we have like Mondays are this way, Tuesdays are that way, Wednesdays are this way. And I feel like another way to bring upon happiness in your life is just doing something different every day. So for example, maybe every day I wake up, this is a true story, I just get up, go to the bathroom, I shower, I get dressed, and I don't feel very motivated to make my bed. It's the dumbest thing, but I just don't. I don't care. Donald, my husband's gone to work already, so I'm the last person at home. And I just really, I could like even just fluff it, but I just don't. And I think that the few times I've felt, I don't know, eager and I've had more than 2 seconds to waste on it, I like fluffed my bed or just kind of like loosely made it. The whole day seemed to be more organized because my brain was like tricking me into thinking like I've got my shit together, even though it's like 7 a.m. and I really don't have my shit together. I haven't even had coffee yet. But it's like I tricked myself, and it just made my whole day better. And it sounds really silly. Like I know people who are like, including me, who are like, why make the bed? You're gonna go back to sleep in it in 6 hours or whatever. And or not 6 hours, but you know, like 12 hours. And the truth is, that's true. Why make it? Why do that? The difference is, you are taking ownership and you're choosing to do this task that you don't have to do. But it just kind of sets the tone for your whole day. Stop rushing. Give yourself extra time. So if you wake up at 7 every morning and you have to be at your place by 8, get up at 6:45. See what that extra 15 minutes might do. Maybe it's makeup if you're a female. Maybe it's different clothes if you're a guy, giving yourself more time. Maybe it's, you know, choosing your shoes a little bit more, I don't know, consciously. Just try it, and it really, really makes a difference. I've done that for the last week, and I've had a great week. Like, I know it sounds retarded, but I literally have been getting up earlier than normal, and just, I actually wore makeup to work. That never happens. I look like a zombie almost Monday through Friday every week. But the point is, I'm just putting in some extra effort, and it's made me a lot happier this week. Another thing you can do is, if you're physically unhappy with your physical condition, and I don't mean that if you have like a sickness or anything, I'm not talking about people who don't have control. I'm only talking to people that have control over their situation. You can try to just go outside and go walking or running if you can't afford a gym. And if you can't afford a gym, then go to the gym, like actually use your membership. And just walk on the treadmill, do a little elliptical, do something small to get to like a goal, and have short-term goals that you're keeping. So like at the end of the week, maybe you start off on Monday and you want to do like 10 minutes on the incline. Cool. Then you go home and it's like, okay, 10 minutes, I sweated, whatever. Tuesday, maybe you're doing 15 minutes. And by Friday, you might be at like 45 minutes. You never know. So that's like a small little goal you can make for yourself. And it really feels great when you accomplish that goal. I can tell you firsthand. It just feels like you won something, like the lottery, because you know that on Monday you couldn't barely do 10 minutes, you had to pray to get to 10. Now you're at 45 and look at you, woo, you're a rock star. Okay, another thing that I think could really, really help is, for me, I seem to never have extra money, but it's because I'm always buying extra shit, like things that I don't need. Pillowcases, I already have like a shit ton, but I don't know why I keep buying more. I don't know, decorative stuff, like just things that I feel are going to bring me like happiness because they're so cute and I have to have it, but then I never even use it really to its full potential. So I now am trying to save my money to put into like my camera equipment or like a new laptop or things that are going to be useful, like maybe a new straightener, something like that. And I feel like it's giving me more money that I already had, but I was used to like putting 10 bucks here, 10 bucks there, 30 bucks here, and it all adds up, and by the time I get paid again, I'm like, oh god, my savings is not where I want it to be. So I feel like just being conscious of what you're spending and being more aware of these little like things that we have gotten into, like these little routines and stuff. Target, for me, is almost like a drug addict. I just can't go in there because I think I'm addicted to Target. So I try to only go in there for small things. Like if I need something really desperately and there's no other store around, I will avoid Target because I know that I get very tempted with books, movies, clothes. Everything they have there just seems to be like crack. I want it all. So yeah, I try to stay away from there. But anyways, yours might be like Walmart or I don't know, the mall or something else. So just figure out what you can't control yourself with when it comes to spending, and like, you know, fast food's another one. Try to pack your lunch, or if you don't want to meal prep, it takes too long, buy some of those frozen dinners. They have a lot of sodium, but they're still better than eating fast fried food and stuff. So just try out something different. They always have a sale at every grocery store with like buy one get one free or 4 for 10 or whatever, and before you know it, you've spent 10 bucks on a week's lunch versus like 10 bucks a day on a week's lunch. That's $40 you're saving already. So just think of it that way. Some other things is that this is the biggest one. It's going to be the longest topic part of the whole video. Basically, it's a harder part. It's going to be make yourself happy. And that means whether it's art for you, writing, making movies, making YouTube, whatever it is, that maybe like your family or your friends or whoever you surround yourself with doesn't exactly understand it or accept it, and they're always putting you down, or they think they're helping you, but really they're making you feel like shit. I have a train in the backyard. Just try to own your own happiness. Like if it makes you happy and it's not hurting other people, then do it. Like literally do it. If driving for 20 minutes with your favorite CD for no reason is making you happy, don't worry about someone questioning your gas unless they're the one paying for your gas, then don't do that. But if you're owning your own gas and you're paying for your own gas and you're just doing this for fun because you want to, then do it. Like what's the problem? I don't know why people have limitations and like they're waiting for something. Like they're waiting for, and until I get to this place, I won't be happy, or until I buy this outfit, I won't be happy, or until I have this job. Like, that's the dumbest thing, because, and we all do it. I'm not calling you dumb. Like, I've done it too. It's called, like, destination something. I've posted on Instagram. But the point is, you can't wait for happiness to come. You have to own what you have currently, what you are dealing with right now, and make happiness from there. Because if you can't be happy where you are, you'll never be happy where you go. You have to have it from within. It comes from inside. And once you can do that, then you'll be fine for the rest of your life. I mean, unless obviously like life events happen and things are going to make you sad sometimes. I'm not trying to say this is like the best way to be happy. I've been sad. I've been down last week, like I said. But there's ways to just make better choices and be better people. And the happier you are, the better you're giving of your company to other people that you're going to meet with. All the answers, but I think I have enough that I can make a video on it. So thanks again for watching, and I hope that you stay subscribed and bring new subscribers, and I will make more videos on a regular basis soon. Thanks again, guys. Hope you're doing well. Bye.